Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report. I got my shirt on. 4 Chucky heads. Believe it, baby. Whoop, whoop. Now, we're going to be talking a lot about Derek Carr, and I want you to be interacting with me, okay? We're live. This is Raiders Primetime. If you missed the show, you should have turned on your notifications. The first rumor on today's show, y'all ready? Derek Carr isn't going anywhere. How many Chucky heads is this one? Oh, wait. It's already on screen. Right here. 4 Chucky heads. Can I do it? Believe it, baby. Yeah, I got the shirt. If anybody wants the shirt, DM me at MitchellRenz365. So, Richie Incognito, he was on a podcast earlier this week. And Incognito was asked about Derek Carr, about the rumors swirling around him, about if he's going to be a Raider in 2020. Richie is a big dude. And honestly, whatever Richie says, I'd probably be like, all right, man, you got it. He flat out just said Carr isn't going anywhere. This is his exact quote. We have tremendous confidence in Derek Carr. The way he runs coach's offense, the way he gets us in the right plays, the way he chucks that ball around, distributes the ball. We have a ton of confidence in him. There is no way he's going anywhere. He is coming to Vegas. That is Richie Incognito on Derek Carr coming to Vegas. Now, I asked you guys a little bit earlier if you were watching before the show started, do you want Derek Carr to be the Raiders quarterback in 2020? So if you're watching live, YouTube, Facebook, I want you to type Y for yes, type N for no, okay? Do you want Derek Carr to be the Raiders quarterback? Now, this is what he did in 2019. This is what he did in 2018. 2017, I actually think, out of when you look at the years, that was probably his biggest step back. 2018, we didn't have a lot of offensive weapons around him. In 2019, again, not too many offensive weapons around him. Can we all look at what Jimmy Garoppolo is doing and what Ryan Tannehill is doing right now? Okay? Like, Ryan Tannehill is throwing for under 200 yards in 2 straight games, and they're winning football games. Jimmy Garoppolo threw for 131 yards this past week, and they won the football game. Do you know why? Because the NFL, football, it is a team sport. Can we all agree on that? Seriously. I think Derek is an average quarterback. That's okay. Let's put some talent around him. He doesn't have a number 1 wide receiver. Let's build a defense around him. I don't care who you are. Look at Russell Wilson. Like, if your team is giving up all these points, you're not going to win football games. So do you want Derek Carr to be the Raiders quarterback? I said that I would interact with you guys. I'm going to type my Y for yes, because I think by keeping Derek, it's going to be the smarter move. And plus, you're not going to be able to find a better reason out there. You're not going to be able to find a better player in free agency or draft, in my opinion, right now, than Derek Carr. Let's go to the next rumor on today's show. Do the Raiders need Derek Carr, okay? The key word in there is need. This rumor is also from Richie Incognito. Now, I'm going to give this one only 2 Chucky heads. People are talking, and that's Richie Incognito. The key word here is need, okay? That's where I'm going to really put this one. Now, not only did, Incognito say that Carr is going to Vegas. He did. He also said that the quarterback, that he's the quarterback that the franchise needs. My point is Derek is an average quarterback, which, like I've said 100 times, that's fine. My point is no NFL team needs an average quarterback. You can have an average quarterback. You can win football games with an average quarterback, but you don't need one. Now, I get it. Richie's not going to call Derek average. I will. It's my show. I can do that. If y'all disagree with me, you know where to find me here at Chat Sports in the studio. Whoop, whoop. Come see me. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, some of y'all might get hit with an ad break. So I'm going to make this the pinned comment on tonight's video. What is Carr's skill rating? Pretend you're playing Madden. 0, he's absolutely terrible. 100, he's the best player in the NFL. So what is Derek Carr's skill rating? I want you to throw it right now in the comment section. So shout out your favorite player, okay? I want everybody who's watching right now to shout out their favorite player. Max Crosby, Josh Jacobs, Benson Mayowa, Derek Carr. Who is it? Who's your favorite player? Let me see it. I'm seeing a Darren Waller. I'm seeing a Mad Max. Seeing a Josh Jacobs. Nathan Peterman from Jon Gruden himself. What up, John? Shout out your favorite player. The reason why I'm asking y'all to shout out your favorite player, I got a player coming on the show next week. Not going to mention who it is. If you want to know who it is, IG's down below. But I want every single Raider fan out there to subscribe. Show my man a warm welcome. You're going to be able to ask him questions. We're going to do a live show. He's going to stand right next to me here, and I don't want you to miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you subscribe to the Raiders Report. It's youtube.com/Raiders Report. Next rumor. This one is around free agency, and it's around Case Keenum, okay? Should the Raiders sign Case Keenum? I'm going to tell you how many Chucky heads that one is. Just first, I'm going to tell you about BetDSI, the internet's #1 sports book, okay? If y'all like to bet on Raiders games, if you want to bet on the NFL playoffs, who's going to win the NFC, who's going to win the AFC Championship, who's going to win the Super Bowl, you can do that at BetDSI. You just got to go to chatsports.com/bet. Use my promo code Raiders120. It's going to get you a 120% deposit bonus. Raider Nation, I love y'all. Take advantage of the deal. It's pretty badass. Let's go now to my man Case Keenum. I'm giving it 4 Chucky heads, okay? I'm not saying that Case Keenum is going to start over Derek Carr. Look at the second note. I'm saying that signing Keenum gives Carr a reliable backup, plus Jon Gruden loves veteran quarterbacks. That is something that we know. He is going to be a free agent in 2020. By signing Case Keenum, that does 2 things. One, it gives Carr a little bit of competition. If you can get him for $3.5 million, which that's what he made in 2019, I think that's what you can get him for coming up this year. It also takes away all the rumors around going out and drafting a quarterback. Sure, we make more money probably if the Raiders don't sign Case Keenum, but at this point in the show, I want to just say let's move on with Derek. He's the guy. And if you can get a reliable backup like Case Keenum, I'm okay with that. That also totally eliminates the Raiders drafting a quarterback in round 1. And let's be real, Keenum actually was pretty good with the Vikings in 2017. He actually played pretty well this past season with the Redskins when they needed them. So just saying, Keenum, maybe not a bad option. But I've talked about 2 quarterbacks, and I've heard y'all tell me 2 quarterbacks that you want the Raiders to pick up in free agency. Either Case Keenum or Marcus Mariota. So if you're watching on Facebook, I want you to like the video right now, okay? Like the video for Case Keenum. If you're watching also on Facebook, you can hit the heart button as well. So, heart for Marcus Mariota, thumbs up for Keenum. Now think about this. Marcus Mariota is probably going to cost about $6 million. Case Keenum is going to be about $3.5. The fact that we can save all that extra money, go out and get Case Keenum, because, I mean, look what Marcus Mariota's done. He hasn't really done much, in my opinion. He was 2-4 with the Titans, and since they moved on from him, Ryan Tannehill's 9-3. All I'm saying is, I'll put my thumbs up, okay? Thumbs up for Case Keenum. Let's go now into the next batch of rumors. Rod Marinelli. Was this a good hire? How many Chucky heads y'all going to give this one? We got 500 people watching us live on YouTube. I'll try to get the number up on Facebook. Rod Marinelli, good hire. To me, I'm going to give it 2 Chucky heads, and I'm going to be the one that's talking about it. So, I was very surprised that the Raiders fired, Buckner. I actually think he's one of the better defensive line coaches in the NFL. So the fact that they moved on from Buckner and went with a 70-year-old and Rod Marinelli, I'll be honest, I was a little bit surprised. When you think about what Buckner did in 2019, I mean, the Raiders had 13 sacks in 2018. They bumped that all the way up to 32 this year. You were 30th in the run. You're now 8th against the run. They were a lot better. For those of you that don't know a lot about Rod Marinelli, he served as the Cowboys DC since 2014. If I made a video about the truth, why the Raiders went out and got Rod Marinelli, here's the reason. It's to light a fire underneath Paul Guenther's butt. I don't think Jon Gruden was confident enough in Buckner ever being the DC. Jon Gruden is very confident in Rod Marinelli being the DC. He's a player, he coached with Marinelli back with the Buccaneers. So if Guenther doesn't get his shit together, I'm telling y'all right now, do not be surprised whatsoever if halfway through the season next year, if shit's hitting the fan, if they fire Paul Guenther and go to Rod Marinelli. That is the main reason why he is now the DC for the Raiders. Can we all get that clear? I sure hope so. You listening? You got it? You guys want some deals right now? I hope so. So, I got a black sweatshirt for y'all. You can see it, the links down below. It is for save 40%. Chatsports.com/Raiders sweatshirt. I'm going to put the link for y'all in the comments, okay? Give me a sec here. Give me a sec. I'm going to put it in the comments for you. If you want that sweatshirt, chatsports.com/Raiders sweatshirt, 40% off. Now, maybe sweatshirts, they're not your thing, okay? We also got some pretty awesome gear as well, up to 50% off. Go to chatsports.com/Raiders sale. When you go there, we're hooking you guys up, okay? So we're going to hook you guys up with all sorts of deals. I'll put this link in there as well. We got hats, we got sweatshirts, we got t-shirts, all sorts of stuff, up to 50% off. There you go, in the comment section. I love you. Much love. Next rumor. Oakland no more. This one hurts me, okay? This one saddens me, I'll be honest. This one's for Chucky heads, believe it, baby. But, the reason why I'm putting this on here, yes, this show is called the Oakland Raiders Report. You might see a little bit of a change, hint, hint, wink, wink. But I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but the Raiders social media accounts, they dropped Oakland and are now just called the Raiders. So if you go on Facebook, it just says the Raiders. You go on YouTube, it says the Raiders. Twitter, Instagram, it just says the Raiders. All I'm saying is I've done a lot of digging. I've seen a lot of people who I trust. I've talked to a lot of people who I trust. They've already started to implement the Las Vegas Raiders, so I'm telling y'all right now, it is only a matter of time before the Raiders start calling themselves the Las Vegas Raiders. You read the tea leaves, you go look at all the facts, you start to see these kind of things to happen. It does sadden me a little bit to drop the name Oakland because to me, they're the Oakland Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders, sure, if that's what they're going to be called. But all I'm trying to say is this. It's Raiders. It's Raider Nation for life. And whether they're called the Oakland Raiders or the Las Vegas Raiders, I know y'all are going to support. I know y'all bleed silver and black, okay? Much love. So, are you guys excited for the move to Vegas? Why for yes and for no? I'm going to type my why for yes. I'll put it in the comments for y'all. Because I do think that it's actually going to help the Raiders make some money. Yeah, see? I'm spamming it in there. Why for yes. I think it's going to help players want to go to Vegas for tax purposes. I think this is also going to be a great opportunity for the players to see another city. But the fact that moving to Vegas has already made the Raiders now worth $1.5 billion more, there's just going to be a lot more money, a lot more opportunity. I will miss Oakland. Oakland was an unbelievable city. The amount of people that I met in Oakland was incredible. And for that, Oakland will always have a very, very special place in my heart. Now, the greatest thing about Oakland was y'all traveled, right? I mean, I met people from Germany. I met people from California. I met people from Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, like Minnesota, everywhere. Raider Nation travels very, very well. Now, I want everyone right now to shout out your city. So Dave's saying Mexico. Somebody just said Mitchell, okay? Philip Vargas says Albuquerque, what up? Matthew DeLong, Hazleton, PA. That's crazy. I'm from the 570. See, Santa Ana. Seeing another Mexico. Seeing an Oakland from Derek Carr. Seeing a California. San Diego from Andrew. Edmonton from Aiden. Continue to shout out your cities. The reason why I'm asking y'all, okay? The reason why I'm asking y'all is because I want to go to Vegas. I'm trying to get an event set up for Vegas. And if you know anybody that lives near Las Vegas, if you know anybody in the Las Vegas area, let me know. Also, you're going to see below me comments per minute. If we hit 500 comments per minute on any time during tonight's video, I'm going to chug a beer. So right now, our producer's saying we have 117.5 comments per minute. I'll give you a challenge. She's saying we're going for it now. Okay, if we hit 500 comments a minute, I'm going to chug my beer. So everyone who's watching the Raiders Report live right now on YouTube and Facebook, I want you to type R. Start spamming R in the comments. I'm going to give you a minute to get it together, okay? So every single person right now, we have 500 people watching. If every single person right now watching types R, I chug a beer. It's that simple. So if you're watching, no, you are watching. You're watching on YouTube and Facebook, type R, okay? We'll update the numbers. I'll see if you guys can get it. If we don't hit 500 comments per minute, it's all good. I got my red Los Rojos beers from New Mexico. If you guys want me to chug a beer, type R. We're doing a Raiders in prime time. I want to have some fun. Y'all know that I like to drink. I appreciate everyone who watches. I appreciate everyone who interacts with me. So right now we're at 216. Okay? I'll help you out a little bit. I'll start typing my R's. We'll update that number. Now remember, we're at 216. I'm just going to show you what 500 looks like. Okay? Alicia will update the number. We're at 278. So just saying, if you want me to chug one, type R. You'll get another chance, though, coming up. Now, is the Allegiant Stadium behind schedule? How many Chucky heads is this one? This one's 3 Chucky heads, and I do think that it's pretty likely. Wow, okay. We'll get to that super chat. Appreciate you, Denver. 3 Chucky heads on this one. Now, we're going to talk a lot about Allegiant Stadium, the owl, Darth, the black hole. So the translucent roof, which is to be a space-age iconic feature of the Raiders' new stadium in Las Vegas, is, according to reports, behind schedule. Now, I talked to a Raiders representative. He says the stadium is on track to open July 31st, with the first event being on August 26th. However, there is, I guess, somebody who has no relation whatsoever to the Raiders. He's an independent contractor, and he's not quite sure if the stadium is going to be ready. Now, I've had a bunch of people send me pictures of the stadium. If you want to send me pictures of the stadium in Vegas, if you live near Vegas, hit me up. I'm always curious. Shout out to my man Jeff K. Sent me a video of himself 2 days ago about, watching the show. Holy shit, we're up to 931 comments per minute. That's what's up. That's what's up. That might be a record. What are we at? We're at 1067. Okay. You know what? Let's do it. Keep typing R. Keep typing R. We'll get it going. We got plenty of time. You ready for this? Who wants to do it with me? Keep typing R. Somebody said chug already. You got it. Okay. We hit 500 comments a minute. Y'all are doing great. Y'all are doing great. All right, everyone keep typing R. I'm going to try to get this down, and we'll get into some Q&A. Sound good? Hang on. Love y'all. Appreciate you. Subscribe. YouTube.com/ChatSportsTV. That's our main Chat Sports channel. We were pieing people in the face last night. We were chugging beers. If you haven't watched our main Chat Sports channel, you can see it below. It's YouTube.com/ChatSportsTV. Go check it out. The nation is always welcome there, okay? Raider Nation, what's going on? Is this the #1 Raiders channel on YouTube? For Chucky heads, believe it, baby. And if you haven't already, subscribe right here. I'm giving you Chucky heads, news, rumors, Raider Nation rumors. And look at this. I'm making your life easier. Check out my next video. Thanks for watching, and go Raiders.